New here, kindly subscribe to my channel, then click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you're an old subscriber, good to see you again. So today we are going to be making a jacket with an umbrella sleeve. So for a start, we are going to fold our fabric into two. So in order to know the amount of fabric to fold, you divide the fullest part of your body, which is the hip, by 4. Then you add the sewing allowance and whatever allowance you want to add. So for me, I've just folded this into 2, and it's about 20 inches because I want it to be fair. So for a start, we draw a line. If you're familiar with my videos, you know that I do this a lot. So for a start, you draw a line. So we are going to be needing the following measurements for this tutorial. We'll need the shoulder measurements, the bust measurement, the waist measurements, the hip, then the length of the jacket. Then we'll need the shoulder to waist, shoulder to hip, then the armhole, the chest line, which is the armhole divided by 2. So let's get started. So for a start, I said we are going to draw a line. Then on this line, we are going to insert our shoulder measurement. So I'll be using my measurements, which is 18 inches. My shoulder measurement is 18 inches. So 18 divided by 2, sorry, 16 inches. So 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches. So you insert the 8 inches here. Then from the level where we point where we insert the 8 inches, where the shoulder measurement ends, we come down by 9 inches. And how did I arrive at 9 inches? My armhole is 18 inches, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. So then I'll draw a vertical line from where the shoulder measurement ends down here, and that is the armhole line. Like I said, if you're familiar with my videos, you know that I do this a lot. So from here, I'll draw an horizontal line, which will form the chest line. So it is on this chest line that I will insert my bust measurement. So my bust measurement is 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. So I would like to add 2 inches sewing allowance. So next we are going to take the measurement from shoulder to waist measurement, which is 19. Then shoulder to hip, 24. Still on the shoulder to hip, 24. Then I'm going to be using the whole length of the fabric. So we can now insert our waist measurement on the waistline, but before that we're going to draw an horizontal line. That's the waistline, and this is the hip line. So we are going to insert our waist measurements on the waistline, then the hip measurements on the hip line. My waist is 40, then 40 divided by 4 is 10, plus 2 inches sewing allowance, that's 12. My hip is 48 divided by 4, that's 12, plus 2 inches sewing allowance, that's 14. Then for the whole length of the fabric, so whatever I insert on the hip measurement is what I will insert for the whole length, then I can just add like 2 inches. If I want it to be much deeper, I could insert more than 2 inches. So for the neckline, I want the width to be 4 inches. Then the depth. So we're going to be cutting the back and the front together. So for the back depth, I want it to be just 1 inch, and the front depth to be 4 inches as well. So this is the back part, and this is the front part. So we'll draft our shoulder slope. Our shoulder is not straight, and so to draft our shoulder slope, we come down by 1 inch on the armhole line, then connect it to the neckline. Then for our front armhole, we divide whatever we have here by 2. Mine is 8, so divided by 2, that's 4. And we come in by 3/4 of an inch. Then we can now insert this, grab this point, connect this point, and this to form the front armhole. Then remember the points we mark on the chest line, the waistline, and the hip line. So we connect those points together. Here is not that straight. It's from the waist to the hip is kind of slightly curved. Then insert it. Then we can now draw it from the hip down to the length of the, down to the required length. It's up to you, but I want the whole length of the fabric. So on the lower part of the fabric, you can either leave it like this or just come in by 2 inches down here, then connect it from here to here. Well, I would like to leave it this way, or just connect it from here to here. You can create the design of your own. So fashion is all about creativity. So you can draw a line after coming up by 2 inches for like few inches, then you can draw a line down here. So you can just create the design of your own. You can either leave it like that or just do it this way. It's up to you. So this is the front and the back as well. So we are going to cut the front and the back. So like I said, for the back, for the back armhole, you know, remember we came in by 3/4 of an inch here. So for the back armhole, we are going to come in by just ½ inch. So that's just the main difference from between the front and the back. And for the back neck, this is like came down by 1 inch, and for the front neckline, I came down by 4 inches. So that's just the main difference between them. So I cut the lining alongside, so it's a full lining. So it's going to have a full lining. So this is the back part. Then for the front part, This is the front part as well. So since it's a jacket, I have to open the center front. I have to open the center front. So this is how it will be, and it's also a full lining as well for the front. So now we'll cut the umbrella sleeve. So we are going to cut the umbrella sleeve now. So in order to cut the umbrella sleeve, we fold our fabric into 4. First we fold into 2, then into 4. So then we cut out the length of the sleeve. So for me, I want like 14 inches. So from here we can measure the length of the sleeve. I want 14 inches. So here 14 inches. We'll measure it round 14 inches as well. So measure it round, after which you now cut it out. Following the points that we marked. After cutting it out, then we notch the center part, just a little notch. Then we notch this part as well, and this part. Then we open it up. So those parts that we notched, we connect the parts together. So there's the part from here to the middle point, then down here. So that's the essence of the notching. So we connect this middle part to the down part as well. So that's why we notch it. It gives us a clue on where to draw the line. Then from here up here. So this is the part where we notched. See there. So we divide our armhole measurements by 6.25. My armhole is 18 inches divided by 6.25. So 18 divided by 6.25. That's 2.88. So approximately 2.9. So we can now come here, the middle part of the sleeve, the middle part where we notched. So we mark the 2.88, which is approximately 2.9. So it will be somewhere around there, just before 3. So still at the middle point, so at this point where we notched, we mark down 2.8, approximately 2.9. So from this point, we mark down 2.8 round. So the reason why we are marking this just on the lower part is because when we attach the sleeve to the main bodies, so this other part, lower part, will be under the arm, under the armpits, while the upper part will be on the shoulder. So that's why we are only dealing with the lower part. So we mark 2.8 inches round, still at this point. So still at this point, we'll bring the tape round. So that's it. So we can now draw the part where we mark together. That's the part we are going to be cutting out. Then we can now cut it out. Just the lower part from here down here. So this will be on the lower part, while this one will be on the shoulder part. So we can now use this to cut the second sleeve, or you can just go through the process again, it's up to you. But you can use this to cut the second sleeve or go through the process again. Then if you have enough fabric, you can cut another fabric just to serve as a lining, or you can use your lining. Or if it's a strong, thick fabric, you can just use a bias just to knit the edges. So it's up to you. You can do that in different ways. So guys, this is the outcome of our design. If you like this video, kindly give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.